Hello, welcome one and all. Welcome back. We are here. We are here today to. The teams are incorrect. Hold up.
Valorant D versus U Albany.
Is this actually you, Albany?
I'm fairly certain that's who Binghamton's facing tonight.
Is that so?
Let me double check.
Yes.
Nope, it's SUNY Polytechnic Institute.
Hey, you're not supposed to be feeding me incorrect information.
Look, we got 4 teams. They get mixed up in my head. I'm sorry.
I am sorry too. All right, are you excited for this match?
Yeah, I mean, this isn't Binghamton versus Binghamton, so it's not as much of a trolley game, hopefully, and we can actually see Binghamton Valorant, try their best against SUNY Polytechnic.
We get to see them.
Polytechnic.
We get to see them being try-hards.
Try hard time.
Try hard time. It's so thin. They're running. The other team is running Jet and Gecko. Oh, they're try-harding.
Gross.
Gross. Boo. All right. One thing I do want to note really quickly is which should be the comp on the side of Binghamton D. They're deciding to run Sky and Sova, the double initiators. The one thing I do have to say is that ever since Sky got all those nerfs, she's fallen kind of from grace. But before that, all the way in VCT 2023, she was a main force in the meta. How they'll decide to utilize her, I'm excited to see.
Yeah, just to clarify, SUNY Polytechnic, I think this is their Wildcats blue team.
The Wildcats blue? It's cat.
Yeah, the Wildcat versus the Bearcat. Yep.
But that's horrible.
I think the Bearcats taking over Wildcats.
Why must two cat? Why must the cats fight each other? Can't they come to a peace?
Sadly, I don't think so.
Not
Not tonight. Maybe after.
Maybe after. But the battle is now.
Well, game's finally starting. 5 seconds.
Countdown is imminent as we see there's a 5-man push down the A, but no, there's already 2 people here in Cypher and Gecko along with that setup to prevent any pushing.
Yep, they're just walking up A long and probing A short now, but Jet is on this flank. Might be able to catch some rotations.
He's just sitting here so far. It might be detrimental if they peek out. Instead, they're probably gonna peek towards mid. Meanwhile, on this side, you can see
It's able to Azzy.
and the shock dart that hits Ash and Ember.
One enemy remaining.
All the
Spike down, attacker spawn.
And the attack is coming into pieces, and we just have Argozan.
They found my wire.
Here.
It seems like they are aware of Argazan's position. And Hunter's gonna go meet him. And he can't get.
That's the lot of them.
Closes out the round, nice and easy. Big round from Hunter, getting 3 kills off the mid push.
See, very early on, the meticulous, multiple lurks being held out by Valorant D, but on the other side, they would be able to put down swiftly.
Yes.
Well, I think we're gonna see the Wildcats do more of a default round here. Bomb is towards C though, so.
Yeah, bomb towards C is very important. A Silver Recon that comes in. Meanwhile, on the other side, Jet has backed away with the Outlaw. No need of presence in mid. Oh, very important kill on the part of the side, but it's Brimstone in mid with a Vandal.
Launching smoke.
The Outlaw that is stay down. Getting 2 kills.
Wildcats make their way into garage.
It's only Silva on the other side with a Marshall. You're aware of the presence noted.
So gets one. He's not able to get two. I want a 2v3 retake.
You have to note that it's the Vandal on the other side.
Last player standing.
And then Brimstone gets taken down in the round. A very
big round from Lulu.
A very important thrifty from the side of Valorant D.
Here.
They could not have afforded to lose that round when they had invested a Vandal and an Outlaw on the side of the defense. But now we'll see what the offense on the side of Valorant D has cooked up. And an immediate opening kill on the side of the Gecko on Valorant D. Jet goes down. Pressure being applied from both garage sides. Oh, but the Judge lurking Sova up in A. With this,
right here.
The offense are now sprinting to the side of A with nobody on it.
Yeah, this is a 4v4 retake with lots of utility from both sides. Jet and Brimstone coming on the late flank. They're pushing out. Oh my god, they able to get...
There was a very good flash on the part of the Omen, poised to help him set up the Sova for the kill.
Last player standing.
And now it's just the Brimstone left on the other side. A coordinated push out into CT has caught the defenders off guard, and now they're up in the rounds despite having lost the pistol. That Omen blind in CT is very, very, very well situated to help get those extra kills when the people waiting outside in CT who had decided not to push in.
Yeah, that push into defender's spawn with the Omen blind and the coordination from the utility was just way too much, and they were to stop the retake before it even started.
There they are.
Meanwhile, on the side of the defense, 2 people have been noted. But in return, Jet has been noted in garage.
Big entry from
Looking for another kill as they are aware. He might be on the other side with that Sova. But in response, Jet has taken him out.
And the spam through smoke by a clip in the chinny.
Meanwhile, though, Sova has ratted all the way into CT. And gets taken out by the other Sova. Are they aware of the
last player standing?
Brimstone
Okay.
in their spawn?
Oh my god, big flank from Stark.
This has been very much a flanking and lurking and ratting game on the side of both teams. You can see, even though they have maintained map control with the 2 sentinels and have generally been aware of their behinds, those pesky lurks has somehow caused them so much trouble. And it's not just on the part of Valorant of Binghamton D, also on the part of SUNY Poly.
Revealing area.
An exchange of information down in C long. Meanwhile, in garage, starting to scale up.
Another entry from Lulu.
Are they aware of the Cypher waiting on the other side? And they catch him. And see now,
I know exactly where you are.
the Reaps lurk. Might be able to
One
catch
enemy
someone.
remaining.
He attaches the Sova, trying to rotate over.
Spike planted.
Now they're aware of the last play.
Stark with 2. And
Yes, Sark with 2, not
consolation frags from Brimstone. But it's not enough.
No, I get it. You take what. Listen, in the volatile game that is Valorant, you take what you can get.
Well, the Brimstone did able to get those ult points, to be fair.
That is very true. You can see on the side of SUNY Poly, they now have 3 ults, being the Jet Knives, the Cypher ult, and the Brim ult. The Brim ult being inarguably the most important, potentially, for the retakes. Oh, you can see they're switching up their setups now. He's leaving.
Get out of my
leaving
way!
Forward
the-
towards C long.
Nowhere to run!
Got your trail.
Then I's gonna come in with Sova and Sky ult. And take it fast up C.
Bringing the tripwire on the other side. Cypher has no choice but to wait on the other side as the entirety of C faces a full-on barrage, and now it's a 5v5 retake. Reeb riding inside the smoke with the
Defenders have worse guns and more utility. I'm gonna try and force them way out of the CT smoke.
Last player standing.
To no avail, and it's just down to Sark again.
A 1v5 retake. I was about to comment on just the way that SUNY Poly had switched up their setup from previously leaving their Cypher setup on A and now trying to leave a Cypher setup on C and giving more pressure on A in bodies. However, that just seemed to not work in their favor, especially in that eco round.
Here.
Yeah, on low econ, the defenders have a really hard
my
time.
cameras is broken.
Dealing with 3 ults and just a waterfall of utility coming out from Binghamton D.
Listen, it's basically the Stampede. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna stand there?
The stampede against unarmed opponents, basically. The pistols versus the rifles isn't exactly super fair.
That's basically cruelty. There should be a write-up in the Geneva Conventions for that.
Maybe. Another heavy towards the setup from Binghamton D, though.
However, they might be aware of this time. Oh, the Cypher jump peek see.
Cage trigger.
They see the 2 people at least down C long. And now that they've applied that pressure there. First, very important for an opening kill on the part of Hunter, who is sitting in garage.
4 ults from the defenders right now. Not only do they try and consolidate this round using one of them.
All eyes. Oh!
Spike down mid.
Finally confirmed the location of the spike. And 2 attackers here.
Whip from Sark.
One
Back
enemy
gives
remaining.
him a chance.
The jet going down on the side of the MTG. And the Omen ult trying to get to a safer position to plant, but
I
no.
find them. I kill
Polar
them. Simple as that.
already waiting there, just waiting for that Omen to try and plant the spike. Very fortunate for the side of SUNY Poly, who could have let the, who might have not, who Chazzy might have gotten away with the ult if it weren't for that position. Seems like, however, that Binghamton D are done waiting. There's 5 of them down in A long, and they're ready to ram it down.
Using the Skydog to clear out short.
Scout destroyed.
They know through here. Crash comes out. Has limited impact. The trades come out.
Well, there's a 3K on the par with from Ash with a judge.
Spike
A
planted.
little bit of an overextension from Ash and Embers trying to get those last 2 kills, and now it's just a 2v2. The Sova Guard barely catches the position of the Cypher.
Last player standing. 1 enemy remaining.
And just barely those duels between the 2v2 goes out in SUNY Poly's favor. Z-Beast getting the kill onto Argozad.
Spike defused.
What was initially a very, very, very chaotic round has been quelled to peace. And now it's a even 4v4.
Both sides have a relatively full buy though.
Yes.
Utility and Vandals and Phantoms.
This is
So this is really going to determine who wins the half potentially.
That is true.
I'll find them.
My eyes are, however, on this Sova with an Odin in garage.
Right here.
What do you mean? What will we be able to find? Getting the chip down on. Meanwhile,
Arc gets the opening, but Argazan is able to trade.
Chaos in mid.
Shadows traveling.
Brimson's gonna walk down mid, trying to find some space.
Meanwhile, and while it does seem like they're even in numbers, you can see that the Sova and the Poly side very low on health. What will Brimson be able to find in this position? It's a kill onto Argozan.
Chinny's gonna try and find him. And he is. 3 on 3.
Meanwhile, the Gecko all the way down here. The Sky Flash wraps him out.
Shot her. Hulk out. Blinding.
He tries to escape, protected through the smoke. Chazzy gets the kill. Sova's on
ahead.
site.
30
Sova's on
seconds
site,
left.
very low HP.
There they
Cyber's
are.
now here to help.
Not ready yet.
One enemy remaining. One
Onto
enemy
Sky.
remaining. Spike
It's a
down
1v1.
A.
And someone's noted. And it's a clutch
This'll
on the
get.
part of the site of ZBs. Once again, pulling it through for SUNY Poly. These rounds have been tense. They have come down to somewhat individual duels. And ZBs has continuously come out on top. Becoming the last line of defense
That goes there.
on the side of SUNY Poly, who are now up 1 round. It's very imperative for Val D to find these red first kill on the Polar. Can he trade it out, or with the Reeb?
I've got your
now they've got
trail.
even numbers.
Look out!
I know exactly.
And
Now
it's
just a Brimstone alone on site.
All invested, try and get it, but gets tagged by the Seekers,
One enemy remaining.
finds a kill, all
Spike down
Sky
A.
goes down as well. It's just half members on the other side. 1v3 makes
Gun
it
here.
difficult to come back from those positions, especially when your location has already been noted.
Yeah, hopefully, you know,
Yes.
Binghamton D can clutch up the half and make it 6-6.
This goes here.
They
We'll
have
see
been getting
what
those.
we can do.
We'll see what we can do. They have been getting those opening trades. They have been opening kills. They have been getting their trades. It's just a matter of
will
whether or
reveal
not they
their
can convert them into
secrets.
round wins. When the 6-4, 2 more rounds, anything can happen.
I'm going to see a heavy C long setup.
Will they be noting the position of both?
That's it, they reset. Brimstone and Jed taking space on other sides of the map. Hunter is able to get 1 kill with the knives.
Spots the rest of the defenders all the way in their spawn. Gets 1 more kill.
One left.
Last
Guy being
player
swarmed
standing.
in mid.
Spike down.
In
Attacker
spawn.
spawn.
Now it's all 5 defenders huddled in the spawn.
Nice.
He managed to chase down Chazzy.
Another big round from Hunter.
Last round in the half.
I was going once again commenting on the maintenance of map control. Both teams have used their strategies to be lurking and ratting everywhere. Valdi must find an opening, but with a lower spy, it might be difficult to do so.
Get out of my way!
Get that opening kill
Revealing area.
in garage, taking out
Big entry from Lulu.
See ya.
whoever is
That is everyone. anyone hiding.
Need two.
Two quick kills from the defense. Get a 3v2. 4v3. Couldn't be able to get 2. Defense with 3v2 for Binghamton.
He knows in the position.
One enemy remaining. Spike
Spencer
down
comes
mid.
in behind. Comes in from behind with 2 kills, finally skewing the round in favor of SUNY Poly.
Switching sides.
What was previously
Love it when they make it easy for us.
a tied game between these two forces is now an 8-4 half in favor of SUNY Poly.
Yeah, we'll see what Binghamton can do with this double initiator defense setup.
What I'm expecting from Binghamton D is that aggression that this double initiator lends you. The fact that they have 2 info-oriented initiators should give them all the map control that they can need. But for now, it's just Wooloo on the jet on the other side, staring down this 4-man push. Spots one jump stopping out. Long control now. Long control now for now in the favor of SUNY Poly. What they choose to do is, with this back control, is will be uncertain, as there's now 4 people going into. Now 4 people going into. Now all 5 piling into B.
Last player standing.
He's able to get 1, but Stark gets 2.
One
Chain
enemy
and
remains.
1v3.
3.
Gets 2!
It's just a 1v1 on the side of Chinny.
He gets the ace!
He gets the ace to win them the pistol. What previously would have been a 1v5 ace.
Can be so much more.
Unbelievable on the side of Chinny. Now we've got a game on our hands. No. We've got a game on our hands.
Yeah, that's a big
Right
1v4 to bring them into back into the game.
It would previously seemed like an unwinnable round just due to the fact of them flushing out the defenders in B. Has now definitely brought back the wind. Brought the wind behind Binghamton B's back.
Hunter going in for this quick garage play.
Oh,
Look at the
you-
opening onto Z-Beast.
It's now all
Can you
4.
see 4?
Yeah, all 4 of them.
Spike down C.
Meanwhile, Chazzy waiting on the other side with an outlaw.
One enemy remaining.
Argo's
Now it's a
gets
1v3.
2. He puts alone on site. Facing down an Ares and a Spectre. Just the spam from Valorant D is able to win them
What do you say,
by.
drone? Ready?
Now it's the
Now-
first gun round. And Binghamton D needs to win this if they want to stay in the game.
What strategy will they be cooking up, I
thanks.
wonder? It seems for now that they've gone for
I need-
a setup oriented towards A, which might be the right call. As they're like 2-3 people piling into A long on the part of. Meanwhile, Chazzy on their side just has Bucky.
Shadows traveling.
Yeah, Chazzy hears everything though, and they're gonna start rotating over to A.
What they might think is a safe execute is may not be very safe anymore. Chazzy gets
Spike
no
down
kill.
A.
First. Ogazang gets 2. Now just up to Stark and Z-Beast.
Smoke's down.
Both positions known.
Last player standing.
Now it's only down to Sark. So 1v2 on the side. Meanwhile, what was previously supposed to be just their bonus has now gone into a 1v2
One
advantage.
enemy remaining.
Argozan with the 4th kill to get the upper hand over SUNY Poly. And now they just got a broken bye on their own part. Several Vandals, a Guardian, a Classics, but for the most part, Binghamton D looks like they're in a pretty safe place for now. But let's see if they make the right. Yeah, let's see if they make the right call as SUNY Poly starts to head into Garage.
Hunter really likes this garage fight. He goes for almost every single round. They don't have an actual setup. They're just defaulting out. He's ahead of the smoke. You might not know this.
And the
Not looking at
spam,
anything out.
the spam through the smoke catches Hunter. There's him.
Be careful of B.
You need to be. What I'd wager they'd have to be careful of is this pressure coming in from that Odin on Sova. And the position of Cypher gets noted. But Sark gets one in Garage with a Sheriff. Like I said before, the spam on the Odin might be too
Spike planted.
too potent. But Sark getting another in Garage.
Prepare for hellfire.
One enemy
He's
remaining.
ahead of them. Oh,
He has to be ahead of
One
the Odin.
enemy remaining. Thrifty.
But the position of Gecko being noted on the Gecko had been noted, but it was just too much of a pestilence to be able to get rid of, as the Brimmo came in and denied that safe space from Binghamton D to defuse. It's the first round on the attack for SUNY Poly.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
We're looking to get some momentum back into the game. As 4 people, San Cypher, are coming down to the seaside. Oh, and
as a thrash comes in, SUNY Poly's able to open up on the Cypher. This guy's holding the smoke.
Spike
holding the scope
planted.
with 3 people on the other side.
Deleted.
Now Cypher getting the kill on the
Last
people on the
player
other
standing.
side. Now it's just up to Chazzy with a Bucky. A 1v5.
She's still gunning for you.
The Thrasher coming in.
Able to get the Omen. It's a flawless round from SUNY Poly.
Perhaps that is the initiative to go for, just the fast executes instead of just waiting around for people to see. Since they previously had those lurk rounds where they would walk the map and catch Binghamton D off guard. But for now, it might be an erroneous call on the part of Binghamton D, with 5 people on SUNY Poly ready to run it down.
But they're walking in A lobby right now. Gonna try and walk up long. Maybe try and do a contact play towards A. The dart comes in and gets 2. Another stack towards A.
Ash
Spike
getting
down
an
A.
opening kill, getting the spike now on the ground.
Big kill on Gecko. They don't have a flash anymore.
Oh, but Hunter takes out a read.
One enemy remaining.
Circuit 3.
Sark gets 3 entries into the site. Big round from Sark. It was 11-7 for SUNY Poly.
Sark getting 3 there was imperative. That even notwithstanding the round ending aside, the defense had completely crumbled around those kills. It seems like they're investing more into the maintaining of control on A, but it might be another erroneous call. There are 4 people barreling down the side of C.
A little bit of a one-way smoke there from Omen.
He has a Bucky, so it might for now just be fake pressure.
Alban must have heard something because he's calling for rotates. 4 people on the side of this map. On the side of this map now.
Slowly creeping up, getting ready for that execute. Line on the side.
Silva ult coming in.
I
what
know
about the
exactly
stranded
where
and
you
Cubby
are.
and successful to the Silva ult. So Silva though, and now the Cypher kill in B onto that dead Jet's body. Where they were I think they were initially planning to rotate to A. Well, Cypher's
The
making
fake
noise
step
over there.
towards A.
But meanwhile,
And
there's
rotate back to C.
they made
30 seconds left.
Meanwhile, the Brimstone in mid might be able to catch these 2 rotates.
Where everyone hiding?
But Argozan trades him out. Very back and forth round between the 2 teams. You know the pressure outside of garage.
Last player standing.
It's taken down by the shock dart. It's taken out by Cypher. Now it's just Sky on the other side. It's trapped in garage. Hook, line, and sinker, as they say.
Match point.
Now it's the match point for SUNY Poly. Hopefully Binghamton can start to rally.
Hopefully Binghamton can start to rally. They were initially thrown off by that Cypher kill in B. That Cypher ult that would have, to the normal eye, made the attack rotate over to the A, but they made the correct call.
That goes there.
The correct anti-strat to move over to back to C site. And they only kill onto the other jet. Cypher getting run over, the Omen blind coming a little too late.
No, 3v5 retake for Binghamton. And they take down ZB outside garage.
Meanwhile, they brought it all the way
One enemy remaining.
into CT, into
out
that
of my
garage
way.
position.
Another clutch for Jenny.
Another clutch for Kenny cannot
Attackers
be
win.
achieved.
And
It
it's a 13-7 for SUNY Poly.
I'm actually very, very, very impressed on the part of SUNY Poly. That round right before match point, in order to get that, in order to make those correct calls, make that correct anti-stratting, I'm very, very impressed.
I mean, it helps a lot when Hunter has 7 first bloods. I
Yeah,
thought they had kept in his name.
I think, I guess, yeah, the first bloods on the part of Hunter, very, very important, leading the entire thing. Let's see if the defense can start, the hometown heroes can start to rally as we head into our next map, which should be Bind. Back to good old Bind. This is not a map that we have really seen Binghamton D pick. Mostly they've been sticking to that Haven, they've been sticking to that Abyss. But when they're thrown into some troubled waters, I would have assumed, based on how they performed, that SUNY Poly had chose Haven. That might not be the correct assumption, however. But either way, they did very, very well on that Haven side. But what they have ready for Bind remains to be seen.
Yeah, hopefully we, see some See, maybe they try and nullify Hunter, not allow him to get 7 opening duels in the first game. That was kind of crazy. SUNY Poly, especially using those those lurks. ZB's going into B late into the round and able to get an opening kill, and then suddenly B side is gone. So we'll see if Binghamton can plug those holes and be a little bit more locked down on their the weak sites.
Perhaps they had some troubles on Haven, which inherently may be a more offensive-sided map just due to the sheer amount of space that the defense has to manage. However, on Bind, smaller territory, might not be as many opportunities for such. Come on, Binghamton D. You can do it. Oh, these guys, I know these guys are good. I watched them play like every single week. I watched them play ranked together. They're inseparable. They're bros. Hold up. If there's any time to rally, it would be at this very moment, down a map, feeling the pressure. They can't fall here, not now. That being said, I am curious to see what compositions each team pick out. I would not be surprised, as I am not surprised with Lulu being on Raze, previously on Jet, now switching to the Raze.
Pretty standard comp from both teams. Nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy so far.
Let's see what they lock in as, though. I'd be surprised if I didn't see a deadlock in either team, though.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. With Double Sentinel being in fashion, in swing, we have seen how we have seen proven how Deadlock is so effective to manage the drop out of hookah. But is that the only thing that they're going to utilize her for? Now they haven't picked out they haven't exactly picked out their agents just yet. I saw Viper there for a very. Oh, they're playing the Fade Viper, very potent comp.
And we got the double controller.
Double
coming
controller.
From SUNY Poly.
Hold up, I'm gonna switch the sides. Hold up.
And we do get the deadlock out of Binghamton D.
The Deadlock solo Sentinel? Tell me it ain't so.
Obviously, they have something in mind. Something they've done in Scrim, something they're comfortable with.
Say it isn't so. It can't be. The double duelist, and they're starting on defense. Meanwhile, on the other side, I want to take very quick note. Cypher, Brimstone, Fade, and Viper have all proven themselves to be potent forces on Bind specifically. But how they will but since then, Viper has really fallen from grace.
Sound sensor up.
Brimstone is extremely niche, and Fade has just not seen as much use in comparison to an agent like Gecko.
No charges.
What SUNY Poly does with this comp remains to be seen. And he's getting to a split down.
And maybe the Fade and Viper will teleport, but they're walking into hookah, a little bit of a contact play. Haven't been spotted yet.
Meanwhile, Deadlock throwing down the wall.
Sensor down.
Here comes the utility.
Here's the utility and the first kill on the part of Ash and Ember.
A bit of a crossfire. Ash Ember gets 2.
Getting the second.
Lulu comes in for the teleport.
B. One enemy remaining.
Lulu gets 2. the nade coming out.
Now it's at the start.
Willow with 3. Good pistol from Binghamton D. That's how you want to start this map.
Perhaps they weren't exactly expecting Deadlock to be all the way in B long. However, the damage is done now with Binghamton D getting up a pistol.
Well, they had that crossfire, and that cubby and long. Not really a setup you see during pistol round. And since they didn't have the utility to flush them out, and they were doing a contact play, it was basically the perfect setup for Binghamton D.
And not only that,
counter SUNY Poly.
yeah. Not only that, the deadlock wall down B long ensured that there was no other person there, and that crossfire was completely safe.
I must wait a moment.
Our spike carrier is killed. Cam gets 2, but Chazzy getting 2, and Wulu getting 1. Wulu getting 1 down. A short.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh my god, Argozen going for the extremely aggressive play up short, dashes into the enemy. Gets 1, but is on low HP. A nice little cleanup round from Binghamton D.
Gun here.
A flawless buy.
A good round.
A very good cleanup to the round, making sure there are no loose ends. This is the Binghamton D that we want to see. The Binghamton D that is meticulous and well coordinated, and not afraid to take aggressive fights despite being on the defense. What they're calling may remain to be seen. As for now, they've left Brimstone kind of in a passive position on Spite, with Deadlock taking an active one in Hookah.
Sensor down.
The buggy, how much value is going to find?
Oh,
Poly.
gets caught out with utility.
It's high with utility
This
to
is
the
the one on
judge.
site. Teleport from the raise. Chases in tube. Can he get 1?
Out of here. Out of
Puncher's not
target.
looking.
This one gets traded.
Spike down B.
And the trade has
Launching
come down to a
smoke.
2v2.
Last player standing.
Now it's 2v1. It's just Chazzy on one side. With Sark closing the gap in elbow. It's the first buy round goes to SUNY Poly.
Yeah, there's not expecting that flank from Sark.
Here.
Pushes the elbow smoke and just walks all the way through CT. Hard to read.
Right here.
I am curious, however. They have not really probed A on the part of SUNY Poly on the attack. What now seems like a meticulous A approach. But Chinny is ready to stare down Long in the face. Gets caught with.
Jet's grounded.
Gets caught out
Big
with Jet.
damage from Willow.
Ready.
Goes off and
Spike
comes out.
down A.
Doesn't get anyone, but it doesn't matter
together.
because Jet has got the other kill. And meanwhile, leaving the taking all the space in showers, gets killed while doing so. The spike is now behind the smoke.
Last player
This
standing.
one, the Clips get one to trade it out. It's just the rainfall of bullets on the other side. It's the caterpillar technique to try and catch a kill off guard. The smoke's starting to make the environment confusing. Oh, the molly might.
Enemy down.
Gets 1, gets 2,
Still.
Surely not.
Enemy
gets
remaining.
3.
Sark gets 3. Deadlock's on the flank though. He might not be expecting it this quickly.
He has 1
On low
bullet
HP
in
and
the
30
tank.
one
seconds
bullet.
left.
Making a lot of noise. And isn't able. Whew.
The
That was the
caterpillar.
first one.
Look at that caterpillar though. The caterpillar smokes to try and catch the defense off guard. And standing too close, unaware of Brimstone's position, and gets 3. Could have closed out the round. Was barely aware of the flank. And gets overturned by the judge.
little bit of a stressful round there, but Binghamton's able to close it out.
Sound sensor being destroyed on the part of Deadlock. That's one of the sensors down. When Argo then gets a kill onto that lurking Cypher on the other side. Meanwhile, the entirety of B has rotated over now.
Toxin screen down.
It's a bit of a stalemate between the two teams. With the spike heading in the direction of A, under the watchful eye of Brimstone and Jet.
The puncher gets the kill, and U-Haul with the shotgun. I think he spotted two.
Getting another. Argozan getting another kill though. But the Viper, but Polar trades him out with the Outlaw.
That's a good shot.
Jet's grounded.
30 seconds left.
Now aware of the position in mid. But Polar
Last
flushes.
player standing.
Polar and Stark putting in the work with the Outlaws. Now it's just a Reem on the other side of 10 AP. It's Ashen Embers on the other side. 10 AP with Nodin.
One enemy remaining.
Gets thrifty. Gets the spam onto the Brimstone, but it's flushed out by the Viper.
Yeah, big thrifty.
Very, very important thrifty on the side. Now Binghamton D with just Bucky's and Sheriff, Bucky's and Classics in their names, it's Sheriff here and there. They have the Jet ult, they have the Deadlock ult. It's just a matter of whether or not they can convert that into the next round win, which would put them up over the. Would put them up over Binghamton, over SUNY Poly.
Blocking movement.
Saw two down in long. Slowly starting to advance with the. Now they're aware they have a Bucky. Split down B.
Out of charges.
Mareem not in position. Chazzy not in position to help out Ashen Embers, who's facing down two people as well as facing the person in Hookah.
Great. Reeling them in.
Did I pop this one?
Target distinct.
Gets one kill with the Bucky, now having moved Jet to a closer location. But at the cost of Deadlock's HP.
The attackers are still committing towards this site, even though they have Binghamton has had the time to rotate.
30
Creating
seconds
some
left.
confusion as Argos is way all the way in.
Welcome to my world.
The way in B and the Viper ult gets committed. Okay.
One enemy
Big
remaining.
kills from Binghamton.
Spike
Stark
down.
kills
Kills
ZB.
ZB.
10 seconds left.
Spike isn't down. Stark has to push out.
Satchel out.
Thrifty.
No charges left.
Wow, good round from Binghamton.
The Brimble had flushed out everyone trying to pass through in the Viper ult. A very good response from the part of a very good response on the part of Binghamton D. No wait, sorry. The Brimble on the part of the Brimble on the part of SUNY Poly that flushed out all the defenders on the B site at the time. But now it's now is the matter of whether or not they can convert those close rounds. And with Binghamton D now having that advantage, and they have the Brimstone ult in their pocket to try and get the upper hand to solidify their half win. I'm anticipating a change in the progression. They've mostly been sitting pretty in their on the defender side. But it is a double duelist comp. the fact that they're managing to pull off up 4 already on defense is something to be stated.
This is a nice spot.
Let's see if they discussed any changes though on the part of Valorant D during that timeout.
Watch this.
Very aggressive, an aggressive position.
I hear you. I can.
Hurry! Ashen Embers with the first opening kill with the judge.
Getting the Mikos.
Isn't it Nico? Is he already up?
I don't think so.
A judge kill is a judge kill.
Here's all of it.
It's another. It's no fading. The ZB's
I have
facing
retrieved
out.
the spike.
They're down 1 player. It's just Chazzy on their side, facing down the 3 people.
And Jet Knives as well. Jet's already in. Jet's front set with
Spike
knives.
carrier
Last
killed.
player standing. Spike down B.
Jet and Chinny
Getting
double
2.
up.
It's one
Argus
more.
too.
Trying to pick up a Vandal. Got a
Argus
little
on swings
too,
to the smoke, able to get the trade.
Gun here.
got a little
Another
too
clean round from
greedy.
Binghamton D.
A clean round on the part of Binghamton D. And those opening kills on Ashen Embers with those shotguns have been extremely
They'll
important
learn.
and very
Eventually.
fundamental to the play on Bind. With shotguns in close corners being so favored, you can see their effectiveness. Chazzy holding an op gets the kill on Jet in long. Chazzy's had enough, as they would say, and Chaz
Spike down A.
managed to get 2 with a spike going down in A short.
Bomb buddy out.
He's taking the space too. Every position gets known.
Anyway, Argo's on there to support.
One enemy
They're
remaining.
too aware of the crossfires between the two, and now it's just up to these.
Can Mulu get 4? Big round from Mulu.
We live another day.
A very potent 4K on the side of Binghamton D. We're now up 6-2. I said it before and I'll say it again. The fact that they're managing to do this on their defense with the double duelist comp spells very good things for spells out a very good future for the rest of the round. For now though, it's a 5-man push on the side of SUNY Poly. We're not wasting any time.
Sit down.
There's one. Stand through the door. Let's trade out of utility.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
And Chazzy with that up on
Right here.
Brimstone. The off has been a force to be reckoned with so far. And now there's 4 ults on the side of Binghamton D to try and secure these last 3 rounds of the half.
Let's fly.
Might again be an erroneous call on the part of SUNY Poly, with Argozan already being coming in short.
Crown this.
Getting that leg shot as it allows Argozan to get that easy kill. Now they're just watching for the positions in showers. They hear that they hear that ult orb sound. Now it's just a matter of what course of action should Poly take. Stand out, Argozan gets one, catches one, trying to go through.
One enemy remaining. Spike
It's 4.
down A. Flawless.
Another flawless round on the part of Binghamton D, who have been dominating this map. I'm personally pretty surprised if you told me who picked what map. Just based on the performance alone, I would have assumed that Binghamton D chose Bind and that SUNY Poly chose Haven.
Pull them to their grave.
Algorithm might not be aware of the position of Solar.
One down.
Getting that opening kill. Meanwhile, Hunter on the other side gets the kill on, just pick onto Action Embers. Shinny, who gets ratted out by the Fade Haunt.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
That was just Chazzy.
I know exactly where you are.
Woo could have been the.
Launching smoke.
Woo could have been the difference
Five.
maker.
Bingo.
Really getting the spike. But no. It's a rally back.
Last round before the switch.
Rally back from SUNY Poly, getting A3. Both sides have 3 ults now. This last round may be difference maker to put either Binghamton D over or to make this a little even. And Chazzy just took a shot. Lulu getting fried in that brimstone ult, trapped in hookah. Now it's only Margaret holding the site from showers.
Crash got a hit.
The entirety of SUNY Poly making their great escape. They still have to contend with Cypher.
Cage 3.
Meanwhile, Genka found their way into. Found their way
One left standing.
into the teleporter, but
Switching sides.
get put down by collat headshots on the side. Collat headshots on the side of Sark. Now they rallied back an 8-4 half in favor of Binghamton D. Once again, I'd like to remind you, dear viewers, they are running a double. They are running a double duelist comp with Raze being one of the most explosive of the duelists. You can already see their plans folding into action. Early on gets shot early on. Already shooting space and hookah.
Grenade!
Fiber wall. And nuisance to defend. It's one gets traded. Sees. Is aware of Viper on site. With Hunter.
One enemy remaining.
One more. Possibly getting another. And manages to clean up the entire site with a 3K. What was initially.
Gun here.
Initially, an opening pick in favor of Binghamton D has suddenly gone down. Has suddenly gone south. Now, SUNY Poly have the opportunity to turn this map into their favor. Whether or not Binghamton D will allow them to do so remains to be seen. But it seems like they're making the right. Seems like they're making a somewhat sound call. With Brimstone
Smoke's down.
waiting outside in showers. The Viper one-way popped to try and sway pressure in showers. Spam through the smokes with Sheriff. And the defense They've got their groove on. They're not moving from this spot. And Polar gets the two duelists coming out of showers. Binghamton D now in a parallel spot. What might be the difference maker here is that the spam from the Sheriff from Ash and Embers.
Down you go.
He gets that kill onto the Viper with the Guardian, and now the Jet on low HP, but they still are up in numbers.
Thirty
The
seconds
defense
left.
are not relenting. With only 30 seconds on the clock, they have to make some big plays here. And so Sark's sitting on that nook next to
One
Showers
enemy
for
remaining.
kill.
Spike
only up to
down
Chazzy.
A.
13 seconds left, 1v4. You're impossible team. Unfortunately, you just can't get the job done. Those Spectres, those Guardians being too powerful, putting too much of a potent force.
Listening.
The eco round being done and over with. SUNY Binghamton D now need to prove their
This goes here, that goes there.
now need to prove their merit as they head into the first buy round. Meanwhile, on the other side, they've spotted the presence of the Jet.
Okay.
Blue getting the initial kill onto Fade on B. There's two more people here. Breaking down all the Cypher stuff.
Cage triggered.
All the Cypher setups. Blue getting another kill. They need to flush out this Cypher, and they do. But are they aware of this Jet on
Spike
site with the
planted.
Judge? Jet unaware of where to take out from. Spots the deadlock.
Last player standing.
Getting one more before getting traded out. That was just Brimstone behind NTT with a Spectre, but is unable to get the job done. First buy round going into the favor of the Binghamton D. We're up 9-6 now. They were able to get ahead of the defense on that last round. That is one of the advantages of running a double duelist comp.
There.
You get in, plans Mike, get out.
Grenade!
You might see a repeat of that round with that opening duel in hookah. Meanwhile, the lurks have started to come into play on both sides. Ash and Ember is lurking into A. Meanwhile, Jet doing a counter lurk, Hunter lurking into showers. Have they completely missed the timing onto Jet? It's a kill onto Jet. Viper's position now in peril.
Throwing net.
Now, having come out of heaven,
Smoke's down.
it's now a 4v2
Right here.
in favor of Binghamton D, overcoming the lurks on the other side. Something they'll have to be watching out for from now on.
One enemy remaining.
Catching the Cypher out of position. Now, seems that there's not much for Fate to do other than save. Very, very meticulous and clean round on the side of Binghamton D.
Let's
Except for
ruin
that
their
last
day.
part. Don't worry about that last part. Nobody saw that. Shh. Quiet. Overall, however, now with the advent of noticing that jet being lurking all the way around the A site into showers.
Right here.
Now they're also noting the brimstone sitting in that same position from last time. You know what they say, whatever works don't fix it. But whether they will try the same things again remains to be seen. Trying to catch
beacon
3
down.
people off guard in showers.
Bring them down.
Pretty as well as
I got the
all of
spike.
them was permanent with.
Last player standing.
Also after the kill onto getting a kill onto that brimstone. Now 11-6 in favor of Valorant D. Binghamton D. It is safe to say that Binghamton D have the opportunity to completely dominate this map. To come back from their loss in the previous map. Let's see. Staring down. Staring down 1, staring down 2. Gets caught by the deadlock. Caught by the deadlock. Now it's 2. The combination of the brimstone ult and the gecko ult catching both Fade and brimstone in showers now turned this round. Made the round very winnable.
Last player standing. Last player standing.
Kills. Now Chazzy is there. Oh, that position of the Viper. No. Was initially in favor of Binghamton D has turned into a little bit of overextending. SUNY Poly finally getting another round on the board. For now, though, see how Binghamton D intends to close the map. And they may be making that correct call. 2 people playing passive positions in the back of B elbow.
Grenade!
Binghamton D still have to contend with the site hold, with the site rotation. Now the entirety of the defense is here. 4v1 on the side of B or 1v1 on the side of A. But it isn't over yet. Very curious.
Have returned.
Hello. They made an opening on the side of B with Fade gone now. They expended both cyber trips onto B.
Teleport comes through, but I don't think they're actually gonna go towards A. I think they're trying to see what Deadlock can get.
The Deadlock is kind of in a precarious position right now, aware of the Cypher on... Oh, if Deadlock were to use the ult onto Cypher...
30 seconds left.
No charges.
They don't know Cypher's position. He could go get more. He could go 2.
One down.
Gets 1.
Enemy remaining.
Gets 2.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Chinny gets 1 more.
Rico knows who the last one is. He knows he TP'd.
Precarious position from Chinny.
Big round from Trini.
Managing to close out the round.
Match point.
Now match point for Binghamton D. They could close out this map in a very similar fashion to how SUNY Poly closed out Haven. That 13-7, it just remains to be seen what they actually cook up. see an uncharacteristic push out from SUNY Poly. We're now backing off after getting that initial information.
SUNY Poly is stacked close to the site though.
Nothing there.
Deadlock ult
The ult
missing.
misses.
Meanwhile, on the other side, they made to have seen whether or not they would push out. One kill. Are they aware of the position of the fate? They push him out too.
Jets on the flank.
The Viper.
4v2.
Last player
Bomb isn't down
standing.
yet. 4v1.
4v1.
All up to
Sark
Sark.
versus Bucky.
Spike planted.
Gecko has their ult.
And they have the read.
Oh, he doesn't clear him.
Doesn't clear.
Sark ran, they know he's here. Kenny clears him, and that's map 2 for
Attackers
Binghamton.
win.
That is not, yes. Closing out Bind in a similar way that SUNY Poly closed out Haven at 13-7 scoreline, and a very good rally pack from Binghamton D. I want to give props to I actually want to give props to both sides of the map. We're understanding the theory of the map, using those teleporters to manipulate rotates. Oftentimes, when each team was on the attack, they would catch the other off guard with a certain lurk down the map. But in the end, Binghamton D manages to rally it back. The manipulation of the teleports is so pertinent to the play of Bind. So important, and of course it's the double duelist at the very top of the scoreboard for Binghamton D, showing especially if you look at the if you look at the timeline, the efficiency of it on that side of attack. Seems like our final map is Sunset.
Woo!
I personally
Haven't seen
really
this
like
yet.
Sunset. Yeah, I haven't seen this. I definitely have not seen this out of the Binghamton teams.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they come out with.
I have heard some moaning and groaning about Sunset. However, I think with the recent changes, the recent changes to the map. So, I'm just gonna mansplain to you really quickly. So basically, one of the sides, one of the sites on the map was kind of sucked. So they changed it to make it better, and now the map is good. Now, it's as good as it gets.
Real.
They made the problems with it was that you can just spam it. It's kind of like Pearl B, except kind of worse. So now they made it better, or they made it so you have to actually play inside the site. So that's the end of my mansplaining.
I think you did a good job mansplaining.
Yay! Thank you. Sunset might be a wild card pick on the side of for the last map, especially with the new changes. Both of these teams seem pretty even. They literally said they were even around overall. Just remains to be seen what they cook up with for this new coat of paint on this map.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they pull out on Sunset.
We'll be right back.
You know, both maps going to each team comes down to the decider. We have to see what they come out with. Both teams probably not super familiar with this map since it just came back into the pool. We'll have to see if they come up with a double initiator, double controller combo. Double duelist combo may be coming in from SUNY Poly. A chamber coming out from the defenders. Not something you see super often now. A jet being locked in for SUNY Poly. We have a double initiator, double duelist combo coming in from SUNY Poly. Only the smokes on Clove. Further executes. We'll have to see if that's enough. And Binghamton D coming in with a similar double duelist setup. Clove coming out again. Here we go, Binghamton D with Neon Cypher, Gecko, Clove, and Breach versus SUNY Poly's Sova, Jet, Cypher, Clove, and Gecko. Very similar comps, but we'll have to see where each team makes up the difference.
Right there. Right there.
Alright. What
Right
do we got
there.
here? Ah, good old Breach. Perfect. We're in for a fun game.
Yeah, we're seeing Clove for the first time this series, so Clove being the
Clove?
only smokes on both sides.
Gotta go.
I'm wondering if they're with the utilization of Clove, I wonder what they're able to accomplish.
No peeking.
Well, for
They
now,
just
it
have to
just
be
seems
careful, because if Clove dies on one side of the map, they won't have smokes on the other.
well, it's kind of solved if the Clove dies in mid.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, the best of both worlds. But now from
Hunter
mid
is
into
swinging from the flank. Hunter is swinging the flank on B. He's being absolutely crushed.
getting sandwiched. Getting sandwiched on the site and me. And now it's just
Spike
up to
planted. Last
Kazi,
player
and now it's just up to
standing.
Wooloo.
I feel like every pistol round is very dominant from either Binghamton D or SUNY Poly. I feel like there's no in between.
That's just the nature
Other
of pistol rounds.
Yeah, other than that 1v4 clutch that Chuni had on map 2,
Listen.
which was actually crazy.
When it comes to pistol rounds,
Gotta go.
there is a saying that we employ. Oh well,
There.
we ball. When you don't have the best gun to work with, when you don't have your trusty Vandal, when you don't have that gun advantage, sometimes you have to ball.
Cage triggered.
That is the nature.
Fair enough.
The
I must
nature
wait
of
a moment.
oh gosh, they're running. They're rushing into B.
One down.
The rest of the demons coming in, but the offense is already flooded in. What can they accomplish? It's not enough. Spectre's running down, going to be too
Spike
fatal.
planted. One enemy
With
remaining.
Hunter already down inside the back of B. So another flawless round coming out from the side of SUNY Poly.
Yeah, that was just
Here.
round over in approximately
Here.
5 seconds. So, we'll have to see what Binghamton can come up with on their defense.
Or if SUNY Poly just keep going B. Listen, it's working. They're literally pinging it right now. They're like saying like, okay, so let's just go through CT to B,
Drop in a smoke.
which
Let's
is
just
the
do it
model
until
for
it
Sunset.
stops working.
Yeah, until it stops working.
Because Why not?
Which depends on how well they can hold this mid line. Shinny getting traded out. Action Ember's getting 2. But there's still 3 of them in mid. Spike now down.
One enemy remaining.
Neon getting that last kill.
I'm out of here.
Shinny and Wooloo cleaning it up. All those people grouped up in top. Grouped up in that mid.
I'm out of
In
here.
that mid on the side of the CT has proven to be easy pickings on the side of the buy.
Yeah, that was a big round from Binghamton D, getting themselves back into the half after losing the first 2.
Listen, it might seem like easy pickings for now, but they're gonna turn up an insane one in this round. Watch this.
Greetings.
I'm ready.
You ready? Okay. That stun beef in the breach, the blind. He sees the seeing it coming up right now. But Hunter getting that opening pick. Now they're aware of Chazzy on the breach still here. Chinny's here to provide some. Chinny going down.
Hunter just keeps aggressing. Gonna catch out Anna. Chazzy on site with the bucky gets 2. Libro's planting.
Spike planted.
Little planting.
Enemy remaining.
Big
Are
trade.
they cleaning up the other one?
They seem to be aware of the Cypher's position.
Too aware of the Cypher. The Fuse is getting down. Fuse is getting down. Manages to just get in time to narrowly avoid the gun barrel of Z-Beast. Despite the fact that Z-Beast has gotten into, they managed to get that round sorted through. Disjointment.
Yeah, that was a good round.
The Cypher Lord being a little too disjointed had
This is a
cost
nice
them
spot.
the round. With Binghamton D now evening it up for both sides.
Here.
So once again, SUNY Poly is favoring that heavy mid approach, especially as the Cypher ult comes through. Pushing into that sight line.
Here we go. No peeking.
Chinny getting 1, getting the 1 in CT. Are they aware of 3 people on the side of market?
One
Getting
enemy
1 with
remaining.
Leon, while Chinny getting 2 with that. And Polar getting completely surrounded by the defenders collapsing in onto that B site.
My ultimate is ready.
A nice clean round from Binghamton D. Nice quick retake.
A chaotic yet meticulous retake on the side with Neon ult. The Wooloo giving up his own life for the cause. I salute you, soldier. 07.
07 indeed.
Truly a man fighting for his country. I'm so proud. What is a kilometer?
What is
don't
the
know
kilometer?
I don't know what a kilometer is. Seems you can see very clear plan on the side of SUNY Poly.
Flash out!
For now, however. Oh, the Silva scan catching Wooloo off guard. He's the first to go down on the side of Binghamton D. And they are aware that Breach is here somewhere. Catching him out. Hunter getting another in spawn. They're getting
Last
surrounded
player
on site.
standing.
Gets one traded out. And what was once a clean round on the side of Binghamton D is now a clean take of the site on the part of SUNY Poly. A very back and forth game for now, it seems.
Yeah, we'll see what Binghamton can come up with this round. It's been a very close series overall so far. Both teams have really
Right
been
there.
grinding out these rounds and showing us why they want to be in this tournament.
And showing the breadth of their tactics. Leon, getting that close. Getting that
Breach
opening
is huge! Huge pick from Wooloo with the combination of the breach stun. Great teamwork.
They've been going
coming out
for
from
that.
Big
They've been
No
going for
peeking.
that neon, that brims, that breach stun, and then neon. But the catch is neon off guard and gets the kill. They even it out, even out the game. SUNY Poly seem to have the right idea though. They're now aware. They completely caught. Probably got caught being able to be off guard, and they're having a full retake on the site.
Saw you, little homie.
Spike planted.
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
Back like I never left.
Evidence ult gonna come out. Gets 2 off the
Got your
ult.
fun.
Sark's gonna ult as well.
Last player
The
standing.
Clovo being invested on both sides. Now just a 2v1. The crossfire is imminent. What can Argo accomplish from this position?
One enemy remaining.
4 in the dark.
But is he aware of the flank from the Cypher?
Without time to spare. And can't close out the round with ZB's being the last one standing. Both Jekyll ults being invested on both sides. Clovo ults being invested on both sides. The closest round you could possibly imagine, and it all comes down to who can be the last one standing. And in the end, it is SUNY Poly up 4-3. This is my original comment about Neon and reach stuns. Where were we? Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yeah, I know, right?
My bad.
Drop in a smoke.
Meanwhile, side of Bing is finally starting to catch on, taking those initiatives in mid. Now they're managed to get 2 kills off of that. Off of SUNY Poly. They're in a prime position to close out this round. If it weren't for the fact that Eclipse catches Neon. You know, all 3 of them grouped them in mid, unsure
Right there.
of what to do.
Is Poe gonna clear Argon?
Fair,
Oh,
barely sidesteps. Chinny getting a kill. Now it's just up to Ash members and Chazzy.
No peeking.
they got double ults though.
They do have double ults, but more importantly, what they don't have is the information on the 2 attackers who are now creeping into
30 seconds left.
TP. Ash might be able to catch both of them trying to go over. Chazzy's rotating over, trying to get help. It's just a matter of
One enemy remaining.
the area we get the kills.
Oh my god!
The Cypher
It's 4-4 for Binghamton D.
It's the Cypher ult invested on the other side, just barely resting the position. The 2 of them out. We're back again to that even scoreboard on both sides. Binghamton D have started to adapt, however. They're starting to put that squeeze on mid.
Grab a drop. Thank you.
Strangely enough, they're stacking B and leaving A mostly uncontested, if not for that neon on A site. Meanwhile, however, 2 of them on the side of mid have died, with Hunter already being up and
I know exactly.
Chazzy getting that spam off the jet. They now are
Big
aware
kill.
of the 2
Allows
positions.
Binghamton to
Oh,
move back into the round.
Breach ult! Breach ult at their own teammate!
Last player standing.
Doesn't matter though,
Spike
because they
down,
get
B.
They kill the two in that market position, but now they need to be aware of where the Cypher is.
Oh! And Ash gets the kill.
What could have been a very
Great round for
precarious
Binghamton
round.
D.
Yeah. What a way to rally it back with a precarious round despite about of Binghamton D having 2 people go down initially in that exchange in mid. They're finally starting show their hand. The power of that breach ult, completely catching the two people market with their pants down, as they say.
What's this?
Once again, they have that set of a mid.
Spike down mid.
Bogey gets one.
And then give me another.
Like I never
Using the
left.
full volt to revive. This is trash behind you. They're locked out. With that initial flick onto the clove, into the service. The two people in mid, just barely hanging on in terms of HP. He's changing utility as SUNY Poly starts to run away. Shazzy seems to have the right idea though, rotating over to that A site. You see the clove smokes. Now the rest of the defenders are coming in. Spike going down. It's now up to that 3v3 retake. Low HP on the side of SUNY Poly.
Cage trigger.
In a very... Do they have it? Did they not know the position
One
of the clove?
enemy remaining.
Despite the fact that they were down in HP, they have completely dismantled the retake of Binghamton D. And once again, we're even in the number of rounds.
Yeah, that was quite a good round from SUNY Poly. And it's these games have been very close up until the second half. We'll see if that's the case for this one.
Listen, they're gonna make it 6-6, and then we won't be able to tell who's gonna win the half. We just know
Well,
it.
6-6, no one wins the half.
Both lose.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I guess.
Monster on the loose.
Camera taken.
Oh, Wulu with that, clicking on the trail of the defenders, but gets traded out by Hunter. Catching two defenders in mid.
Ooh.
And despite the fact that the clove metal did catch them, maybe unable to convert that into a kill.
Hiding.
Drop in a smoke.
Meanwhile, despite the fact that the Cypher ult went down, Clove has been in this position,
One enemy remaining.
being an overall nuisance to the society that is Binghamton D. And in this position, they're able to allow the other attackers to rotate over to that A site and get the bomb down and get the win. A very
Last round
very
in the half.
sacrificial play on the part of Sark, sacrificing his own
That goes there.
his own body, his own life, to be able to keep the other two defenders on Beyond Bay. Truly a patriot of the nation. What is a kilometer?
What is a kilometer?
We have to.
No peeking.
Admittedly, it's been very close.
Tag.
See what
I must wait a moment.
Binghamton D can achieve. Can they even out the rounds here for making the 6-6 half?
I think the Cypher heard them rotating off.
I mean, probably so, but so far the defense has been sitting pretty. Well, that definitely confirms their position as SUNY Poly floods into sight.
Yeah, they were retake position set up for the A site.
This crossfire maybe even more potent.
Fun spike
Hunter
planted.
getting one more, dashing out. ZB sitting another.
Blinding.
ايوه سلام عليك.
Ash and Ember is getting a kick into mid. Meanwhile, with the Clobo going out, now it's down to a...
What a sober ult.
Oh, the Silva ult catches the...
One enemy remaining.
But the Neon... Oh, but the Neon slide systematically catching Jet out of that position.
And Cypher pushing the Sova as he's ulting, unable to defend himself. Suddenly Binghamton wins the round with 2 quick kills.
Switching sides.
And now we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The half is 6-6.
And no one wins.
This goes here.
Now
This
we're gonna
is
see 10 overtimes. We're not gonna be able to
Hopefully
get a break. These people need to close out these rounds. I have an essay due tomorrow. I have work to be doing.
You never
This
have
is-
work to be doing when Binghamton Valorant's on.
Oh, true. This is my work, I guess.
Right there.
This is my job.
This is my job, even though I'm not getting paid. Einstein Bagels, if you're out there.
Swag's paying me, I don't know about you.
should do.
See another, once again, a very quick push into B main on the side of Binghamton D. The Cypher trip catching out the position of
Goodbye.
meanwhile on the
Sark.
side.
Last player
after
standing.
that,
Last
kill.
player standing.
but Chazzy
Spike
getting two.
planted.
He's now aware of the position of the Jet. Manages to close out the round for SUNY Poly. A very quick exchange of kills have led to that 1v1. Very a chaotic round on the side of both teams. With SUNY Poly being the ones to close out the round. The one thing I'm very interested in seeing the differences in play between the sunset previously and a sunset after. Now you can see that both offense and defense have the
That
opportunity
goes there.
to make differences in the round.
Yeah, personally, I haven't even played the new Sunset, so all this is very new to me.
You're not alone, but I'm just saying. Seeing once again, noting
Yeah, the
that
info. Oh, he's been spotted.
Sark meanwhile getting the kill down in mid. Hunter getting 2 more. They've been pushed out of their mid and
Right there.
their spawn. The forward positions on the part of SUNY Poly have been so potent, except for the Chinny getting 1. But now all the defenders are grouped up together in a systematic push to try and take Binghamton D down.
Last player standing.
Now it's just Chinny on the other side.
And you're done.
Gets 1.
Up and away.
The rest of the defenders are hunting him down.
Thirty seconds left.
They're unsure of the position. Getting that
Squash the last bug.
final kill. SUNY Poly are now leading the game 8-6.
Yeah, this is big from them.
Credit where credit is due. They've been using their own lives, their own bodies to try and lay down the foundations for that map control, which is something that, even though they do have that info initiator in Sova, it's really a wild card of a play to do that with your life. You see here once again, Sark getting that forward position might catch Ash numbers off guard, but we're for the fact that Ash already turned his. Meanwhile, all the way up, Ash numbers getting another, but Neon and Clove already up in A. 3 defenders are stuck in B. Meanwhile, Eclipse getting that First kill on Chinny. The Neon has a forward position.
I'm out of
This
here.
one gets out.
One
Neon
enemy
stun.
remaining.
Oh, that breach stun so potent, catching both of the defenders. With SUNY Binghamton have rallied back and managed to win their first gun round. Would have been destitute if they hadn't done so.
Yeah, honestly, very good showing from Binghamton on their attack now. Hopefully they can just keep it up, keep up the advantage.
Looking forward to seeing more of the explosive
for
plays
initiative.
from the Neon and the Breach. We saw previously on defense a little more toned down. Meanwhile, however,
Back to me.
see more of a lean towards the B side, but already
Drop in a smoke.
Neon and Clove have taken space all the way in A. A little bit of pushback on the side of SUNY Poly, but they have no idea that Neon is in this deep.
Good spotted.
Spotted. Clove gets killed. Kill down. The trades are coming in.
Like I never left.
The trades are coming in now. Potentially a 3v2 on the side of Binghamton D. Clove on their last lifeline, watching the flank, watching the two defenders coming in from A, while
30 seconds
Chinny
left.
and Chazzy made their way over the B.
Spike planted.
Right there.
And it seems like they're not just going to be staying stagnant
Saw you, little homie.
for this post plant. They have to be pushing out.
One
Investing
enemy
the breach ult
remaining.
to do so, and now they know the Cypher is here.
Oh, Chazzy!
Gun
Let's
here.
go!
Chazzy getting that second kill on the second defender.
Yous don't get a reset button.
Yeah, that was huge from Chazzy.
My Indian King.
I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah. I guess that was never disclosed. But he is my Indian King.
Fair enough.
He is also
This goes here.
technically. He also bosses me around a lot. And he's kind of
Goes
mean,
there.
but he's very good at Valorant.
Yes, this should do.
No matter what he tries to say. Do not listen to a thing that he says. Meanwhile, we see that explosive push out on the defense on the part of SUNY Poly.
I know
Getting punished
exactly
for
where
it.
you are.
Getting punished for facing him down with those weaker guns. And Wulu has already pushed into that Boba space. They've
Enemy remaining.
already got the spike down. Now they're aware of the position of the
Wow.
flawless round.
This- Hopefully Binghamton can just keep up this pace and close this game out soon. But it's been absolutely show-stopping
Yeah.
these past 4 rounds from Binghamton.
As well as the part of SUNY Poly. Both of these teams have been employing aggressive
Goes here.
tactics in order to control the map. Very, very impressive showing from both of them. It's a matter of who is coming out on top. Again. Now, this time around, we're seeing more passive control of mid, except for the fact that Argo has already walked into that middle mid. Eclipse getting the first kill onto Neon. They're leaving Breach and Gecko here as insurance.
Right there.
And manages to rat out the position of the lurking Cypher goes down to that jet. The interaction between the two. In the position between the Gecko and the
Enemy
Clove.
remaining.
catching the run-in of the attackers. Completely
Yeah, the setup from SUNY Poly was just too much.
He completely dismantled Binghamton D.
And that free choke goes in vain since they weren't in position to capitalize off it really.
For the most part,
Yeah.
that round was pretty much a little less aggressive, a little more passive, with the exchange of smokes going down in mid. But it's the double push from Polar and Sark catching the lurking Cypher once again.
I got the spike.
Neon's in the side hold though. Might be able to catch out this Jet.
Argo then trading out Sark, but Jet getting that kill onto Wooloo. Argo's then getting another kill onto the Gecko.
Yeah, big equalizer from Argo. A's completely devoid of defenders right now.
Is whether
Will
or not.
Binghamton D recognize that?
Meanwhile, on the other side, both sides have started to get an inkling of where they're going to converge, of where the incursion will occur, and it could result in an explosion.
Side hall is completely open right now.
If making off that one boy in main,
30
but
seconds left.
none of the defenders are in a position to catch the attackers who are walking up hall.
Wingman's gonna plant spike.
Now,
The spike will go down.
Lost it.
Heal
Will
comes
goes
out.
no wait. Well, Hunter getting out another kill.
10 seconds
Side.
left. Spike planted. 3. 1 enemy remaining.
Oh, the lurk.
Gun here.
The come up from the Jet was so important to the success of SUNY Poly because of the Sova ult, because of that Jet quickly advancing on that position. They were able to close out the round. This is the kind of stuff that we want to see from both sides of the game, being able to taking advantage of timings, slowing things up and then slowing things down and then speeding things up, catching each other off guard. Play. It's a matter of who can do it more masterfully. And I'm impressed with what both sides have shown. However, it seems that like SUNY Poly has just barely got the advantage, and once again we're gonna see potentially a clash in mid with, oh my god, 5, 4, 6 players in mid. Both sides scoped off.
Argo's loud. They're gonna know he's here. He gets caught up by Hunter. The push starts to come in 2B.
Push halted a little bit. Start catching Ash and Embers on the other side.
Right there.
They have no choice but to make way. Catching Lulu on the slide, but figured it out.
Last player standing.
And just completely swarmed by the defense.
But the defense has 4 ults now.
4 ults going up 11-9.
Yeah, it's gonna be It's gonna be tough for Binghamton D.
They're usually distracted.
Very excited to see what will happen. Will Binghamton D be able to equalize it over the next 2 rounds? Will they be looking to farm those ult orbs? They're so close to Cypher and Clove ult. What they can accomplish with that is up to fate to decide. But for now, it seems like they've finished waiting. They've invested both Gecko ult and Neon ult.
It's all you, little homie.
Oh, we go ult kill. This is on the defense.
Meanwhile,
Polar
Neon
stays alive though, back sight.
Cage trigger.
The push is a little separated.
Polar getting
Polar
one.
doubles up.
1 enemy
We get the
remaining.
trade. Oh my god, and 2 quick kills from the defense.
It's too.
Clean round from SUNY
Match
Poly.
point.
Yeah, the very quick flood in from the defense has managed to completely catch him off guard. It's now match point. Now series point for SUNY Poly. But it seems that Binghamton D, they're getting impatient. They're getting tired of waiting, and it might result in that incursion. It did.
Bullet gets stunned. Get one down.
My God, you're never left.
Trades come out.
Bullet gets
Double
two.
12 ult.
Spike down mid.
No, the next Cypher inside outside.
Take this.
Last player
Another
standing.
kill, and it's just left all the trades. All the trades have just left to Chazzy in a 1v3.
1 HP.
What
And
H-
ZB's finds them.
Defenders win.
It's 13-9 to end the half, to end the series rather, in favor of SUNY Poly.
Both teams, I think, played very well tonight.
Yeah, both teams did except. I think the tactics on both sides of this scoreboard have to be acknowledged, or like rather the tactics of sides of both teams have to be acknowledged. But in the end, SUNY Poly just barely comes out on top.
Yeah,
That
what a
is-
great series.
Yeah, that was such a fun series to watch. Now, and that's all. With all of speed singing and all is done, that is the game for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. We will see you some other time.